Hey guys, Natasha or Ethel Joe here. I'm kind of excited about this review. I read this book thinking, okay, I'll read it one night and then I'll finish it the next night, because that's usually what I do. I read a book and a half a night and then I go to bed. Yeah, I finished this book. I couldn't put it down. Andie Michelle kept me captivated by all of these characters. Slam just had so much, or Bryant, and then Layne she's this spunky, feisty bar owner. And then there's Grace. I love Gracie. She reminds me of my girls combined right now, because they're so into sports. They know more about football than they probably know about Barbies and girly things. Slam is one of my favorite top sports reads of the year, and it deserves its 5 stars. Andie deserves a huge glass of wine, because I know she's worked really hard on this book. And why I like this book is because I couldn't put it down. It's one of those books, I started it and I wanted to know what happens at the end, because the characters are so well developed that you fall in love with Slam or Nash. He is the star of his baseball team, his MBL team, and it's right during the tough of the season, and he talked to his coaches and some life changes are going to happen. Goes into this bar, he wants to hide, he doesn't want to be part, people to see him, and the bartender she's kind of piqued his interest, because she's kind of snarky but pretty, and she is normal. She is beauty within, and she doesn't even know it. She just kind of has this character, and it piques Slam's interest, and he's like, wow, she kind of has it all. And so he decided he's going to keep going back. Lo and behold, Layne knows who he is, and she's just not gonna let him know. She's gonna kind of let him know, because she maybe understands that he just wants to hide from all of this. These two get a relationship, a friendship, and they end up talking to each other all the time. And she starts understanding why he wants to kind of hide out at this bar, because he's in the limelight enough. And so this is his like little hide spot, is at her bar. Then he asks her on a date, and she just doesn't know if she's ready for that, and vice versa. But then he always says back, I can't get involved because I got to keep baseball. And she understands that, because she's a sports person. She loves sports just as much as him. And so this relationship keeps going and going and going. And what I love about it is he includes the little girl, and they have a friendship and a banter, and they laugh at each other, they enjoy each other. And I think that's why I swooned through this whole book, is because we get the details of their life and what it is like to be in the major leagues, and owning a bar, and being a single parent, but being a co-parent to the dad, and they all kind of just work this dynamic together. And I liked it, and I couldn't put it down. Andie, you did a freaking phenomenal job, and I'm all excited about it. And I told my husband, and he knows Andie. I was like, Kevin, you would actually read this. And I started reading some of it to him, and he liked it too, because it was relatable. It was such the sports romance, the connection of these characters, how well few words described a major scene. It piqued my interest, and I love this book, and I think you guys will love it too. So go get it. It's one of the great sports reads, and I don't know. How can you not love a baseball guy that puts love and a little girl into the equation? I mean, that just has me right there. Maybe it's because I'm a mom of girls and a grandma of 5 girls. It's well worth it, guys. Go get it.